got a few things to share with you today. I've got my gloves here, look. I always have them on my desk, but I don't always put them on if I'm going to be messing about with glue and stuff. And I've got, today I've got mica powder to show you, and I don't want to get any, mind you, I don't suppose it would matter if I got it on my gloves, would it? Let's put me lovely gloves on. Any excuse to put them on. Yeah, they are gorgeous, aren't they? And handmade especially for me. Love, love, love these. Look at that, I've got my watch, but I haven't actually turned it on. I forget to turn it on, then I go to look at the time and I think, oh, I've not got a time. So, first of all, I got my Christmas gift from my lovely friend Irene. Irene sent me this Christmas gift. She said it was late arriving, so she was late sending it on to me. But look here, look at this gorgeous, gorgeous gift I got from Irene. So, she didn't make this, a friend of hers made it for me, so yeah. So we've got that lovely picture there. It's that kit that I really like from Be Happy Stationery. That's what it is. I love this kit, and I have made a journal in it, but not for me personally. I've made it, and I'm gonna, you know, I'm either gonna gift it or sell it, or it's not for me. Look at this, how cute is that, look? We've got doily in it, we've got little journal cards, really cute how it's done, isn't it? Love this background paper as well. And we've got ho 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 and North Pole, that's the other half of the doily. We've got this, look at this, how good is that? Love that. Ooh. I'm fumbling with it, it's me, it's not it. There we go. Yeah, love the pictures on there, look. And I can write on the back of those if I want to. All the little framed pictures they are, look, from the kit. Love that. Love it. I love that kit so much. And then the bit that goes across the bottom there is the same as the pull strip, look. Love it. Plenty of writing space. Love, love, love that there's plenty of writing space. That's writing space as well there, and a little tuck there if I wanted to tuck something in there I could do. Then I love that there's a little thing in the corner. Love, love, love. And then this is a little window, it also is a tuck, and inside there we've got a journaling card. Then we've got more of the doily here, look. I love how they've done that with the doily. It's like added an extra decoration in, hasn't it? I like that. Then we've got this one, which is the window, and another journaling card there. Then we've got this one, another bit of the doily. Then we've got a belly band here with window journaling cards in them, look. So you can write on the back of those. And I like the orientation of it. Yeah, I don't know, I just like it. And we've got a little tuck there with a little tab in it. I could write all on there if I wanted to. We've got another journal card there. Love that one with the baubles and the snowman. Yeah, I love them all. I love it so much. I love this whimsical Christmas kit, yeah. And as I say, it's by Be Happy Stationery, and it was a gift from my lovely pen pal Irene. And then I've got some cards to use, you know, I can decorate them as I want, or I can put them on the back of my journaling cards. They're 4x6, so yeah, I can use those to do as I want with. And then this is actually a pocket. There's a pocket there, so that's really good. I might put those in that pocket actually, and then when I've decorated them, then I've got space to write there. Yeah, and then there's the back, and this lovely gold ribbon. Love the gold ribbon, really pretty. And this is made out of an Amazon envelope, this is. Yeah, I don't think that end's open. No, that end's closed, sealed, but this end, and you can see it's folded over at the bottom to make that tuck there. Yeah, and the same on this end. Yeah, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. So yeah, whoever made that, they did a really good job, and I'm thrilled with it. So thank you so much for that. Well, thank you, Irene, because Irene bought it for me. And then I've been making I got my Santoro stuff out yesterday and was making some. These are bigger playing cards. They measure, oh, if I can find my tape measure, I'll tell you. They measure, they're not, I don't think they're quite 4, I don't think they're 4 by 6. They're 3 point, yeah, they're not even 3.5 by 6. They're 3.5 by, no, wait a minute, 3.5 by 5 they are really. So yeah, they're, but what I'm doing is I'm decorating the cards because they're a lovely size to decorate with these Santoro things with, and I'm going to either use them as card toppers, but you know, gift cards for birthdays and things, or I'm going to put a white thing on the back because they're nice and stiff, and you know, they're a firm base. I'm going to cover them with white paper on the back, and they can be a journaling card. That, you know, that's my thing. Or they could be a book cover. It could be the cover on a book. Yeah, there's lots of things I can use them for. And I'm going to get a photo album and put them in a photo album. I need a 4 by 6 photo album to put them in. So that's those. I've made those yesterday. I've been doing my deck the year. Finished last year's. I'm not sure I've shown you all of last year's. So I did always be on the lookout for the presence of wonder. You probably have seen some of these. These are the last year's ones. It's always the small pieces that make the big picture. Give me lace and whiskey, Mama's own recipe, Alice Cooper. Then we've got a fairy whose foot has turned over. Let me just turn that foot over. She is very, I can't remember what the prompts were for this one. I think it was fairy, and I've done a fairy. This one was nautical number, and I've put some cogs on it, and yeah. This one, it was B, and I can't remember what the prompts were. I'm terrible. Let me see. I'm sure they were just one word prompts, and I think this one was, no, was it dangle? Yeah, it was dangle. Yeah, the prompt was dangle for this one, and I made that bee dangle, and I made a bee picture, and that bee spins round, look. It's on a spinner thing. Yeah, so it was dangle for that one. Dangle for that one, nautical for that one, fairy for that one. I can't remember what the thing was for this one. I do like it though, with the purple and the mushrooms. Mosaic. Yeah, you can see the background's a mosaic pattern. Yeah, mosaic. Then we had house, wonky house. Then we had Queen of Hearts, and then we had animal print. The final one was animal print, and then this year the first 3 we've had for the full deck challenge 4 is every prompt for the last 3 years, and you can choose what you want out of them, and I've been doing everything, all of the things on each prompt. So this one had squares, pink, holes cut out, butterfly, numbers, bird. Yeah, there was loads of there's loads of bits, and I think I had green as well as one of the prompts. This one was bird, butterfly, green, orange. I think, was it tassel? Yeah, there's about 6 or 7 prompts per thing. This one was stamp, ticket, cat, clock, flower, rolled paper. Love that rolled paper. Do you know, I've had it ages, I know it's not, technically it's not rolled paper, but basically it is rolled paper. Red and yellow were also prompts for that one. And yeah, I put these sparkly bits on because I thought it looked a bit naked at this side. But yeah, I love that cat, and I cut that off another sticker to pop on his head. Yeah, and then the background was from one of the books I got from my lovely friends for Christmas. So yeah, That was the deck of the year for anyone that's interested in seeing that. I know some of you are. And then I've got a few bits that I've been getting on Vinted. These I got. Love these. Look at these. They're by Riverbank Rebels. Well, I've got the Riverbank set of papers, so I was really chuffed to get these to go with it. We've got the 12 Days of Christmas, but you don't have to use them for Christmas. You could use them for anything. That's Cupcake Boutique, and then this one is Winter Woodland. Yeah, that one is a good Christmas one because it's got a wreath on it. But yeah, really chuffed with these. And I did actually have more than this, but I've been sharing them out. Yeah, I've been sharing them. And then these as well. Fairy Cake Frolics. Look at that. I love that scrummy and that. They were in a bundle, like, you know, party time. Love the party time bit in the banner. I'll use those on their own. Then a little cupcake and a fairy there, look. And then a cat on a chair, look. Lazy Days, that one's called. Flower Girl, this one is, look. Flowers and a little pussy cat. And then we've got the Bunny in the Garden, Happy Harvest. And then we've got the little bears with the Gone Fishing. And there's a little ladybird there, there's a butterfly, a dragonfly. All these little bits I love, the little extra bits. Yeah, look at that little flower and that little corner piece. You can use them all, little hearts there, look. Love, love, love. And I paid, as I say, there were... What else did I get? There was something else as well with this. I can't remember, but there was something else with this. Oh, it was this. It was this, which is 3 embossing powders. 3 embossing powders. They were on here like this, and they all came with this, and I paid about £8 for them, so I was well pleased with those. Then in here I've got some Temu goodies, a few Temu goodies in here I've got. So I've got one of these. This is a pen holder. You put it on your book and it will hold a pen. I love these. I love them. I've been so fed up. I've got a pen holder upstairs on my journal, and it's driving me mad because it's elastic and it's too tight for my journal. It's one that I bought, it's not one that I've made. It's too tight for my journal and it was driving me mad, so I bought one of these. It will go on better than that, it's me fannying about. And then your pen, with that being elasticated, your pen will just stay in there. It's perfect. And like I say, this is what I've got on my journal upstairs, on my, you know, on my personal journal. So yeah, pleased with that. Then I got some more plainer ones of those, but these ones are not elasticated on the side. These ones are, they have a bigger clip on them, but the side bit isn't as big. See, they've got a bigger clip there, but you got 5 for so much, but this is leather, this is. And I suppose if your pen is one that has a, I don't think that one's going to fit in there, is it? But if your pen's one that's got one of these on it, it will fit over there if you put it in, you know. Let's see. Oh, it is holding it really well, actually. That's a normal biro. This is a bit wider, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it does work well. I mean, this is a fountain pen, that's why the fountain pen wouldn't fit, but this would look. And I was thinking you'd have to clip that on, but you actually don't. It does hold it. You know, it's got the cling to it. So yeah, I've got a pack of those because I like, when I sell a journal, I like to add one of those on, a pen holder onto it and a pen. Then I got some of this. My obsession with stickers continues. And I got, this is washi tape, and it is, like, it's stone walling that you would have on a, maybe on a balcony, or in a large garden. You might have some of this, you know, in a big house or a big garden. You'd have some of this stone, either for balcony, you know, like a little balcony round your steps down to the garden, that sort of thing. I liked that, so I got that one. And I got one the same but without the flowers. It's just plain stone, you know, little stone, what do you call it, barrier, stone barrier we'll call it. Yeah, it's just that. And that's what this one is. Oh, it's got ivy on it, so it's not the same, it's not plain, but it's got ivy on it. And it's even got a few little flowers on there as well. That's lovely, isn't it? You see that? Yeah, that's that one. These are, I love these. I got one from Sarah at Octopudding. I got one as a gift, and I loved it so much that I've got them all over the place. I love them, love, love, love. And what they are, it's a magnet. There's a magnet there, and a magnet there. And I've got the one from, I've got this one, and the one from Sarah. This is the one from Sarah. This little teeny tiny one here. Look. Love that so much. It's got a little pussycat peeking out of a teacup on it. Look how magnetic it is. And then I got this one from Temu. This is the same thing, and I liked it so much that I bought some more for gifts. So I've got it on the lid of my tin there. So that's probably what I'll do with these. I've got 3 of them. As I said, they're to put away for gifts. I like to have little gifts, you know, put away on hand for people. Love, love, love those. So I've got 3 of those. And then I got this, which is I love these. I love them. I have got rather a lot of these, and I'm sure you've seen similar ones before. Here's what they are. Look, these are Easter ones. Yeah, Happy Easter, April 1886. It says on that one. And they are Easter postcards, and if I send anything out over Easter period, I'll pop one of these in. Look at that. And I'll write on the back of it, you know, if I send out any ATC cards or anything like that, I'll pop one of these in with it, and yeah, write on the back of it. They're really sweet, aren't they? Doves and little chicks hatching, and little eggs, and a bunny rabbit with some pussy willow. I think that's the last one, isn't it? Yeah, and then these are stickers. Yeah, so you get the Easter stickers as well, the bunnies and the, look at that one, and a little bird box and a hedgehog. Yeah, cute, cute, cute. And there's actually 4 things of those stickers, so 2 of those and 2 of those. Yeah, I'm obsessed. I'm trying to stop buying things off Temu. Yeah, every time they want you to, oh, here's a £5 voucher. First you have to spend £50 to get your £5 voucher. No, I'm not. Then, oh, you can have 3 things for a penny. But in order to get you 3 things for a penny, you've got to spend £150. No, I'm not. And the more expensive the things are you choose, the more money you have to spend to get them. So, no, thank you. Yeah, these are my embossing powders, and they are Moon Glow embossing powder, two-toned for dazzling effects. So we'll have to have a go with these, won't we? Me and Zoe will have a go, but look at the colours. They're so different to any that I've got already. Look at that. You can see that they're two-toned. Yeah, love, love, love. I have got some similar colours, but not in the two-tone. So these were £12, and there's 12 of them. Yeah. Oh, look at the lovely colour. Oh, I'm so excited to have a go with those. Yeah. Oh, love, love, love those. And I'm hoping my grandson Dax, I let him have a turn with them, and he really liked them. He said he found it really relaxing. And what I let him do was I let him have my the pen. I've got an embossing pen, and I let him draw what he wanted and he didn't like sprinkling the glitter on, so I sprinkled the glitter on, and then under my instruction he used the heat gun to heat it up, and he was very impressed with how it changed colour. So can you believe I got all of these for £4 on Vinted? This is actually from a cake book, but it's not edible. It says non-toxic glitter for decoration use only, and then it says on the back it's not for eating. It came free on a magazine apparently, that's what my friend Zoe told me. This is just glitter. It says embossing tinsel on that one. Yeah, so I'm not sure. Zoe knows. Ultra fine glitter. Look at the colour of that one. But I mean, all of these were £4. £4 for the whole bunch. This will turn gold when it heats up. This colour does. It turns gold when you heat it up. Got 3 of those, look, but you soon get through them. Then there's this one that looks like glitter. It says Diamond Sparkle Sherbet Lemon. Yeah, I don't say whether it's embossing or not on that one, but it did say on the listing that they were all embossing. This says Clear Detail, or Detail Clear. Fun Stamps. This is from Fun Stamps. Black. Black's nice for doing outlines on things, and then you can colour them in. Chinese red, I've got some of that. This says embossing glitter on it, red glitter. If you mix that with clear though, you can emboss with it. I've learnt that much. Then this one says ultra fine glitter, so it's just, some of them will come out white and some will come out clear. Yeah. Thirsty, oh yeah, the Thirsty brush ones. These are the 3 that came with the other thing I got. So I got True Black, Pure White and Crystal Clear, it says. It doesn't say Crystal Clear, but it's Clear Glossy Powder. And this says Luminosity Glossy Powder, and that says Luminosity Glossy Powder on it. So that's those. And then this is a gold one, embossing powder. Psychedelic transparent, that one says. So yeah, I love the shimmery ones that are all different colours. You know, when you move it and it changes colour. That's a clear one, which you would mix, you could mix with a tinsel, mix your own sort of colours with it. You don't have to, I mean you can just clear emboss something if you want to. Then there's this, it's called Melt Dust Mint, My Craft Studio. Yeah, and it's green. And then we've got this one, which is another gold one, which is, look, I love how these change colour when you heat them up. Yeah, so that you can see I've got dust everywhere now. But yes, I've had to change my embossing drawer into a tub, and now I need an even bigger tub because I've made it too big. The trouble is, I'm no good. Well, when I say I'm no good, I need to practice my embossing. I'm not as good as my friend Zoe is. Zoe is fantastic at it, but as she said, she's been doing it for about 30 years. I've been doing it for a week, you know. I have to not be so hard on myself. I'm trying to find some of my embossing sheets to show you that I've... I mean, I can't even print them properly with a black... This is just black ink, that one. Never mind, you know, embossing. But yeah, they came out nicely. Look at that. That is probably my favourite. I love how sparkly and lovely that is. Love that. Love it. Love that sparkle of it. And this is just done in black. These came out really well, look, didn't they? And that did as well. So I'm wondering if it's perhaps the stamp for that one that's not quite right. Then these ones came out, they didn't come out as well in the black as they did in the embossing, look. It came out really well, didn't it? And that one is a bronzy one. It doesn't turn gold, it stays bronze, look. These are ones I've done. Then these ones I've done for backgrounds for ATC cards. This one, I made a right mess on here, but I wanted to keep it for these bits. I liked these bits. Some of them came out all right, didn't they? These splashes and that did. Yeah. I mean, this was just a complete... I got an embossing pad from the charity shop, and when I started using it, it just turned to like mush. And of course, it was on my stamp. I was using little stamps, and it ruined the stamps really. I've had to scrub them and clean them all. Yeah, but the word create came out alright. I wrote that with my pen, embossed it, and then heated it. Yeah. See on here, it's still not quite right, and I think it is the I think the stamp is not quite right. Yeah, I say that because I'm a twit. This one, that didn't come out quite right, but I thought this little one was cute, and I could put a little bit of white on it for its eye, and I could maybe fill in the black on that one a bit. And yeah, but it's not. Yeah, the snails, love those snails. Some of these are okay, but not all of them. This one came out okay though. That's the pale green one. That came out okay. They didn't even come out right, look. Then I've done these backgrounds. Love that silver one. Yeah, they came out okay. This one's a little bit... I think I must have moved that when I was putting the embossing bit down, but parts of it are okay. And I'll use parts of it now, I think. Yeah, these ones are the ones that Zoe did. Oh no, I did these ones. I did these ones. These ones come out ever so well, don't they? Love that so much. Did I do them? Yeah, I did those. Zoe did these ones. These are the ones Zoe did, and they look so different to mine. Look at these. These are the ones Zoe did. Yeah. Love them. Love the colours. Look at that bronzy colour. They're perfect for backgrounds. And then Zoe did like just single flowers here. But look at these flowers that Zoe did. They came out perfect, look, but mine didn't. There were loads of bits missing off mine. That came out really well, didn't it? But the difference was Zoe had a different pad to me. I think my pad's not very marvellous. And then this one, it didn't come out perfect. But there are elements of it I can use. I can put these cactuses in that plant pot. I could fill in the missing bits with my fine liner and use that plant pot. Yeah. There's lots of bits and pieces on there I can use. And then I think this is just... yeah, that's just me card. So yeah, I have got a load of bits to use on my... I use them on my ATC cards. That's what I've got them for. I'm loving using them as my background. So yeah. Yes, I'm finally done. So I hope you enjoyed my little what I've been up to video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.